What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest musical flavour worldwide. Coming up next, then, we're going to get into something I didn't expect to see, but it has landed. A live session version of Omah Woman via VEVO Central. Again, I don't know if this is actually a completely kind of re-recorded live version or whether it's literally just a live-looking video. However, we're going to give it a bit of a reaction and actually recap Woman as a tune following on from the launch of the Boy Alone album. So there we go. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. We are so close to hitting 40,000 subscribers. I think we're going to do it today, so big up each and every one of you, but do make sure you are getting involved so we can get there even quicker. Without further ado, then, let's jump into this one. I don't really know what to expect, but let's see. So it does say performing live.
They tell me this, they tell me that. They say my bitch, say she a bad. Every time I knock without rubber band, no rubber band. Every time I put down, they show me that.
So right from the jump, this one sounds a lot more heavily reverberated than we would normally hear on the original version of this one. And again, I do like this setting. The purple backdrop, very reminiscent of the album cover. Again, there's a lot of symbolism in that. Just the way he's performing, quite lackadaisical, like he is quite relaxed in the way that he's performing. And this sounds good. And again, I feel with Omah, he is very good at hitting the sort of covers to an absolute T. Like, it always sounds like it's the original version when he does covers, I feel.
She got my back. What do you woo? I'm happy that. What do you woo? Say everything I do is for my woman. Anything I thought when you talk, I go do, man. Me and they see another girl for my visuals.
Like, in hindsight, this is an absolute banger, like, realistically. When you listen to those strings just uplifting in the background, when you listen to his choral backdrop as well, just giving everything this almost kind of, this heavenly, quite angelic style of lift, this is the Omah that I absolutely love, where he's able to really get into this vocal bag and just do things a little bit differently, and just have a truly unique sense of audio landscaping more than anything else within his arrangements. And this is a great example of that in motion.
My girlie got me, she no stingy. She give me love, she keep wanting to. All of the moves she been practicing. Put it down, put it down, put it down, talk me. Girl, give me love for moto. Girl, you are light in my store.
I mean, on a performance level, this is pretty spectacular because it sounds like the original record. Now, I'm assuming he has gone and done a live version. This could well be a lip sync. I don't think it is a lip sync because the amount of reverb we're actually hearing on the vocal does sound different to the original recording. And then obviously on top of that as well, you do have that sort of backing track audio-wise, which you can tell he isn't doing live because you can't do both of them live. But I do like it. I like this as a version. Again, it sounds very similar. It does have a very kind of slight live edge to it, which does always help, especially in these very kind of introspective sort of arrangements, and this is the sort of thing that we're expecting from Omah now. We are going to be putting together a video later on today about whether the album actually lived up to its expectations, so do keep your eyes out for that.
Oh, she know they yet, she know so everything I do is for my woman. Everything I talk when you talk, I go do, man.
Whoa.
Me I know they see another girl for my visuals. Loving you, not my.
I just clocked what my Donnie's wearing as well. I'm not a fan of this as a jumper. Half of it's hanging off. Makes no sense. But then again, I don't follow fashion too tough, to be honest with you. As you can probably tell, half the stuff I wear on this channel. But again, I like the fact the actual video is changing a lot. The backdrop has changed to this kind of somber, sort of dark orange, red kind of colour. I like that as a transition. It's looked quite good, and I've only just clocked it. I didn't actually notice it transitioning. I've just clocked it now. And obviously on top of that as well, the catchiness of this tune is very, very special. When you listen to that in the background, it instantaneously grabs you. Really, really nicely done, man.
Jim, I know they like your baby. My girl, they make me reason. She understand my page. Like one yellow. Oh, my girl, Abubakata for Wabelewa.
Yeah.
My girl, got no no problem.
So on this little section here, you can notice a slight difference between this and the live version. So what I think has happened with this is that he's recorded a one-take version, or recorded a few of them, and they've been chopped together. And then this is just almost like a lip sync of that live version rather than a lip sync of the original, because you can tell there's slight differences in the vocal inflections. You can tell there's differences in the reverberations as well, and that's fine. I mean, that's kind of what you do with colours. I think with colours they do a couple of live recordings, and then they get stitched together, and then the video that goes up is the kind of recording of them lip syncing, which isn't bad because it's still like a live version. It's still an original version, not like the first version of the tune that got released with them lip syncing that. So the effort's still gone in. If anything, more effort's gone in, you know?
All of a sudden, she said me and her copy, two-face and in my colleague. Okay, my baby, oh, walk. All of a sudden, she said me and her copy, two-face and in my colleague.
Is this one of the stronger tunes on the album? I've always had this as a theory, that you almost automatically discard the pre-release tracks off an album because you've already heard them and they're already normalized to you, and they are automatically kind of seen as stronger. But is this, once you've actually put it into the full track listing of Boy Alone, does this kind of land in the stronger ranks of the tunes on there? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I think it has definitely got the potential to be in there. I think there is a lot of there's a lot to enjoy about this. On a sonic level, it's beautifully arranged. On a vocal level, it's really nicely kind of stacked up. But does it match up to I'm a Mess? Does it match up to the other tunes on the project? Does it match up to Benji, for instance? Does it match up to Attention? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Anything I thought when you talk, I go do. Me, I know they see another get for my visuals. Loving you, not my rituals.
Something I do love about this as an arrangement, though. Just listen to how minimal the actual percussion is. You've literally just got one quite kind of wooden sounding, almost snare sound, which is literally the entirety of the syncopation. Then you've got the kick drum, and then the rest of the rhythm is actually provided by the sort of melody, which is cool, which is a cool kind of thing. And it's something you do see a lot with Omah. He relies a lot on atmosphere. He relies a lot on kind of pad textures and synthetic backdrops and those vocal stacks and reverberations rather than intense rhythms to kind of drive the tunes forward. And that's what gives them this kind of dreamy state. And again, it does carries over to a live version as well, almost more so because there's more reverb on at that vocal.
My baby. I give her one for the front, two for the back, on and on with it. I say, help me call her, Anita, my baby. I give her one for the front, two for the back, on and on.
Oh yeah, I mean, from that section alone, you can definitely tell that this is an original. It's an originally recorded version, and I actually think it's quite difficult to record that, to lip sync that kind of level of, I don't know, off the cuffness to an extent. Like that just sounds like he's been there and he's done it live in that sort of voice for the recording. But I don't know, maybe, who knows? Maybe the mic was on and they've cut in and out of it for different bits. Who knows? I don't know how these processes come together. I've never actually reacted to a VEVO Central before. If anyone knows how they do actually work, let me know in the comment section down below. We'll let this one run through to the final, to its finish, however, and then give you our final breakdown. There we go. Sounds of Omah with Woman, this one a live session, courtesy of VEVO Central. Something a little bit different to kickstart the morning with of today's reaction. There's going to be a lot of content dropping on the channel today, so do keep your eyes peeled because we are going to hit 40,000 subscribers today, hopefully. Big up each and every one of you for getting involved. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this as a live session. Is it something that we need to see as part of the promotional campaign? There isn't that much difference between this and the original, but it is still a live version with a little bit more inflection and things like that, so let us know your thoughts. Let us know your thoughts on this as actually a live performance. Did you enjoy it? Again, this is something you wanted to see. And where does Woman rank on the album as an overall kind of track listing? Is it a top 5 on there? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And of course, as always, my friends, if you're new to the channel, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.